Did I start stream? Yes, I did.
Mid game.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Yes. Do not fear. Jubilee is here.
With nothing here remains standing.
Bro, Icarus, you need to heal me, bro.
I was healing you, and then they
Bro,
were
you were
taking it.
doing a fucking 360, bro.
I was
You were
healing my
spinning
other
it.
team who was bro. The rest of the team was fighting something else because they were taking an off angle. You were 1v6ing.
I was not 1v6ing.
Yeah, it was 1v4 actually.
I was like 3v1ing.
Exactly.
Feeling way better already. Only 60 seconds left.
I got so ulted. Did we get a portal in? Did we get a portal in?
They thought they got rid of me? Really?
Nice. Okay, so now I'm just Ooh.
Bro, look how close it was to capping.
I know.
Let the final 10 seconds.
Oh, they have no time. Damn. They don't have touch.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. They do.
They
I
had
missed
it.
my fucking dash. No, with my dash they don't have touch, but I missed it.
Okay.
Switch things up.
Because I don't know if you know, but like Blade's dash is CC or whatever. So,
Also-
like, it's
also-
up to Angela.
When are we gonna watch Spider-Man?
It's not even out yet.
I know, but it comes out on the July 31st.
You could watch it on the first.
What time?
Care?
Huh?
I don't care.
Because I thought the first was the meeting.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody knows what's going on.
Round 2. The light. I'm giving it to my dark side.
I was born ready.
Did you know that 100 degrees is a seizure level? That you can have a seizure from having 100 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever?
Don't tell me you're a vampire.
Not in the average person. That's for like people with weak immune systems and shit.
But I'm working with what I've got.
Exactly.
The average person will not have a seizure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know that, but
Like I
it
always tell
puts you at
Shogun,
risk.
Let's keep our fangs to ourselves.
A lot of stuff puts you at risk. Did you know that eating like seafood and shellfish can put you at risk?
Ow. Why?
Because there's different chemicals in it and shit.
Oh, chemicals.
Somehow I've always scrapped my way to a win.
And also like naturally like occurring like proteins and shit. Like a bunch of natural stuff can cause like cancer and shit.
Whoa.
But guess what? Not for the average person. It's only a risk.
I
We're
pressed
down a
E.
person.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead.
Muna, if you go support, I can tank. Since we have a lever.
Against the wall.
They double support ulted.
Regroup, regroup.
I was born ready.
This party isn't over till
Muna, if you
I
go
say
support,
so.
I can tank. This dude. Okay, can we regroup, everyone? Everyone, can we
Oh
group
hell
up?
no. Oh hell no.
Like, we're down 3 people. Can we regroup, please?
Whoa, that was too close.
Strange, come back. What are you doing, Strange?
Enemy in front of us. Good medicine.
This is the guy who banned my Venom, by the way.
Like Gargantos himself.
Feeling way better already.
I feel like myself again.
That's the guy who banned my Venom, by the way. Like I said, I can tank. I can tank. Yeah, I know, and even though we can still win this game,
Bro,
we don't have
Icarus,
to
clear
camp that
comms,
much,
clear comms, clear comms, clear comms.
bro.
Only 60 seconds left.
Bro, I'm saying if I tank, we can win this. Like, even though we have a DC, we can still win this. You cannot be using a
Icarus,
DC as an
clear
excuse.
comms.
Let me tank.
Clear
Let me
comms,
tank.
clear
Let me
comms.
tank.
Clear
No, I
comms,
wanna
clear
tank.
comms.
I wanna tank. If I tank, we can win this game. We can win this thing if I tank. No, go support so I can tank, please. I'm politely asking you. I'm begging you, bro. Please. Thank you. Everyone regroup. I'm gonna portal.
Magic is not the only
Everyone
invisible
group on me. I'm gonna
force
portal.
here.
You better hurry.
Pentagram.
Yo,
There we
can we
go.
have everyone here? Can we have everyone here, please?
Come to mommy. That's mommy's good boy.
Holy ult.
Doing such a good job for me.
Look at Jeff.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Jeff.
I got him, I got him.
I'm gonna diamond for him. Literally, what did
They're
I say?
portaling. They're portaling.
They're gonna portal.
portaling.
They're gonna portal though.
Portal.
They have
I
a
have ult
Mantis
coming
ult
up.
down, so we can't really kill much.
Already on sight.
When that portal ends, I'm ulting.
By the eye of Agamotto. An unseen assist.
Literally, what did I say? I go tank and you go support, we win. Oh my gosh, it's that easy.
Bro, my duo tweaking.
Bro, you should not be saying that.
Thank you for playing, Icarus.
You're welcome.
Alright, I need to get ready for work.
Bro has to get ready for work.
Yeah, I'm employed, bro.
Bro's employed.
All right, bro.
Hello, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Damn.
Although I'm not going to say where it was. To be clear, it was integrated pretty seamlessly, and most people didn't notice.
This was Scott Cawthon admitting he had retconned just one thing in the FNAF story, and it was so seamless that most people didn't notice. But there's a huge problem. This post came nearly 10 years ago. Our understanding of the FNAF lore has evolved a lot in that time. So what if during that time we've secretly found the retcon, but don't even know it? Today, John FNAF and I sift through
I need to get-
tons of possible
Okay.
retcon theories,
Bye-bye.
ranking
Bye-bye.
them all. And by the end, we find an answer to the retcon that left both of us shocked. This is one crazy FNAF mystery. FNAF Mysteries with T-Dreads and Andrew is in the games. Don, it's FNAF Mysteries with T-Dreads and Andrews in the games.
Wow, I still love that title.
Thank you.
Yes.
I worked really hard on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so glad to be back again. Unfortunately, that contract you made me sign, you said you would cut off my fingers if I didn't do at least 2
And
of
I'd
these
have to
things, so-
repossess your house and all your belongings.
Yeah, kill my family. I don't want that to happen.
You know,
Sounds
there's one
good.
retcon. There's one retcon.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So this one retcon we're dealing with here, it must come from during Sister
Bro, what the
Location
heck?
or
Okay,
before,
you didn't have to
actually.
do that.
Because Scott made the tweet about it in 2017, or the post about it in 2017.
I'm gonna
Okay.
doing too much, bro.
Did you know this?
Yes, I did know
Yes,
this.
here we go. And apparently, this retcon to the Five Nights at Freddy's story was so seamless that nobody knew. It was a seamless retcon, if you will.
Okay. Interesting.
And so,
Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Damn it, we're already starting with this. So Scott Cawthon made a Reddit post basically saying everything is intentional in these games. There's so much information. Everything is on purpose except for one thing. There's one retcon I made. And the post was made right before FNAF 6 came out. So it has to be about FNAF 6 and before, basically. So we're going to discuss what we think
yes,
that
we will.
retcon is today.
We will. But first, we're gonna discuss what it's not. Because a lot of people, right, they'll be like, oh, I think this is the retcon. But we need to remember that the retcon was one thing, apparently, and it was seamless. And one of the most popular theories for what the retcon was that I don't really understand is going from Save Him to Charlie Emily. So the gender of the Save Them kid changes. That is what people have actually thought the retcon was. But I think due to the fact that that's not seamless and that everybody noticed because it was so overt in the text of the game, I don't think that can be the retcon.
And that was also
Which hero do you think
after
you want to be today?
he made the post.
Yes,
that he made that
precisely.
retcon.
Very.
But also, that is a retcon. Can we agree that
Yeah,
that
it is.
That
Yeah,
is a retcon.
I agree.
It's
Which is
funny.
why I
It's so funny that he made that post and then 2 months later made FNAF 6 or posted FNAF 6 and there was another
Now,
retcon in
Who
there.
am I gonna banish from this
I wonder
that
if his
everyone noticed.
definition of retcon is different.
What would his definition be? I guess that's a good question to start with. What do you think his definition is?
Ooh, that's surprising. Okay, so there is a community term called a ScottCon that is just you take something that originally meant nothing and give meaning to it, as opposed to changing the meaning of a pre-existing fact.
I like that.
So, for instance, if the Fredbear plush turned out to be the Mimic AI, that would be a ScottCon because he never explicitly assigned an identity to it overtly in the text of the game and said, this is the Fredbear plush. Whereas
I
a
love that.
retcon would be, I said this is what this was, I'm changing my mind.
I think my version of what I think he thinks is a retcon is the actual definition of a retcon, because he does Scott cons. That's how
all
he
the
tells
time.
stories.
Yeah, all the time.
Like that's literally how he explained he tells stories in Dawko's interview with him
Yes. Yeah.
a couple of years ago. So I think
The right heroes
I
could
think
make
he means
all
like
the
an actual
difference.
retcon.
In your head.
All right. So,
Do you think that?
I think he does too. I think it's something that
Okay.
was explicitly stated that has
Good.
changed.
We should establish that. Good.
Yes.
We're on the same page.
With that being said, we have a big list of theories to go through today. Probably 5 or 6 from my end. I'm not sure what you have, but we'll probably
I wrote
go
down
through
some
these.
of mine.
Nice,
Yes.
nice. We'll probably go through these,
Got
and
it.
we'll probably rank them in terms of our subjective opinion on how likely we feel they could be the retcon. And so to start with, I'm gonna give us like probably the second most popular one that I've seen. This is also a really popular one. And that's gonna
I'm
be
coming to my
the
dark
fact
side.
that
On your side?
the
I
FNAF 1
guarantee you're in for a
newspapers
blast.
say that the criminal was convicted
Mm,
in FNAF 1.
Yes.
Correct.
and what do you
Now-
think about that? And then I'll say what I think.
Is it convicted and like arrested are different, right?
The battle
Yes,
starts in
convicted
5,
means he was
4,
charged.
3,
Not charged.
2,
He is.
We
guilty.
only really have
A
one
court
tank. If one of the
deemed him
DPSs
guilty
want
of the
to
crime.
tank or go
And he is
support,
going
I
to
can
jail.
swap to tank.
That's conviction.
Okay. Well, I mean that seems pretty.
If needed.
Now, of course, the FNAF 1 newspaper does not say really that. So you have theories. Oh, it's talking about Henry. He got framed. You know, one of those things. That is tough though, because I can't imagine that. What are you aiming at? So what do you got charged
Don't
for?
go down so easy.
Kidnapping or murder? Because they never found the body.
It would be kidnapping. It would be
Okay.
kidnapping.
So
So
that-
you'd have to
Okay,
go
is there like a
into
shortcut I can take?
How many years would you be in jail for kidnapping? Because
Yeah.
and if he did go to jail,
No
would it
worries.
make sense for the
Oh, right
timeline
here.
if he went to jail and then got out, you know, and then
Nice
became
work.
Springtrap or whatever? Yeah, I don't think there's a
Not
way.
enough time.
I think that definitely is a retcon, but maybe I mean we have to face the harsh reality that Scott probably doesn't remember everything maybe about the series and could have forgotten about a couple of retcons. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I was going to say, I think with the knowledge we have now, there's no way it would work. Because if the MCI is in 1985,
I was gonna switch to tank if this doesn't work.
Still
but
going around working
for now,
with
we'll keep it like this, I guess.
FNAF 2 as the
Yeah, whenever we actually start losing.
And then you can have this concept of consistency.
Right. And then get spring locked. Yes. I think that opens the question is Purple Guy into who Michael after? No? Okay.
I think, so if we were to rank that one, I'd actually give that a pretty high probability.
I absolutely would too. I agree. And that's something he said specifically most people didn't notice. He didn't say no one noticed.
Yeah.
The retcon. So
Our enemies are near.
I think that is pretty high up there.
I agree. I think as we go on, I think most of the stuff that's related to 5 Nights at Freddy's 1 is going to have the highest ranking of the most either. Because at that point, I think he had no idea what the story would carry on into. So I'll let you go, and then after
Their
that,
DPS are starting to take offense. I'm gonna need some help with healing so I can get rid of them. Force them back on them.
I think the possible cause is Golden Freddy did the bite of
well, I mean, I don't even know if that could still be the case.
Okay, true, that could still be the case.
Holy moly, I'm so goated! I'm so goated, I'm so
In the
goated.
phone call in FNAF 1. And then added Golden Freddy as an Easter egg to the custom night
Only 60
1987.
seconds left. Be still.
Clearly trying to connect Golden Freddy to 87, whatever happened in 87. I think that could be one of the retcons. But you're right, we don't know specifically who exactly did the bite of 87. I still think it was Toy Chico.
I could go with another retcon that I also think could be it, but I also don't know if it's explicitly stated. The idea that there was only the FNAF 1 pizzeria. So there is no MCI location in Final Freddy's. Like when the game came out, the pizzeria you're playing at is the pizzeria in the best. Whereas now we think there's like some 1985 secret location we haven't actually seen yet, like while it was running.
Right.
And then there's a new 87 pizzeria, and then there's a FNAF 1 pizzeria. I think that when FNAF 1 first came out, there was just one. There was just one pizzeria.
I mean, I feel like, God, it's been a long time since I've brushed up on this stuff, but I feel like I always thought
No winner yet.
the FNAF
Going
1
for
pizzeria
overtime.
was that old location, and they just kind of repurposed it.
Hey, don't go for it yet. Don't go for it yet.
You
You have your team still dead.
Like I think during FNAF 1, you're literally just like, hey, some insane stuff happened here. The place is closing down. That's why there's power outs all over, etc.
Right. Or if you want to go the FNAF movie route,
Yeah, we should have just waited.
like that, but maybe the FNAF 1 pizzeria is worth us going there after it's already closed.
Let's all regroup. We have time to regroup for another
I
fight.
actually like that idea.
But
Please,
did
please.
Scott
It makes
think
the
of
phone.
that?
It makes the phone guy calls weird. Though.
Right.
Yeah.
Next
think-
time we portal,
I
we
don't
should
know,
all
this
go
one feels
together,
a
not
little
one by
like-
one.
I don't know. It feels like it doesn't really matter as
I
much. Like, it
agree.
doesn't feel like it matters enough for Scott to make a post saying there's one retcon and this is it.
So I give that one a lower rating. I'm going out of 5, right? Of likelihood, I guess. I give like this one 2 out of 5. I do the Vibe 87 like 1 out of 5. Sorry.
It's fine. Regroup before I push it again.
Yeah, I really want to go
Being
Venom
afraid
here.
probably-
Yep.
If I could get another support,
agree.
please,
My
so I can swap.
Okay, my next one. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but Phone Guy is the killer. Here's my evidence. Scott said Matt Pat's FNAF 2 theory got almost everything right. In that theory,
You have to score right now if you want to switch to Venom.
the big smile on Purple Guy's face in Foxy Go Go Go, and Phone Guy said Foxy Go Go Go. It feels like that was. I didn't say obviously, but it feels like that was supposed to be.
If I may do a rebuttal, it's the same sprite used in Foxy Go 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 and Take Cake to the Children. But it makes me smile because of the attack. But it's the same pink guy sprite. So the pink guy sprite is smile. You not notice?
No, I did not know that.
It's the same sprite. What are you aiming at? Sprite in Take Cake to the Children where Charlie dies. It's the same sprite as the Foxy Go Go Go.
You're FNAF mogging me.
This Johnston guy's a LARPer.
I'm washed. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Pink guy sprite in Take Cake to the Children where Charlie dies is the same sprite as the Foxy Go Go Go.
You're FNAF mogging me.
This Johnston guy's a LARPer.
I'm washed. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which is why I think the sprite of Purple Guy is different in Save Them for a lore reason. I think it's to tell you that Save Them takes place at a different time than the other two.
Wow. Interesting.
I'm on sync now.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. So, screw me.
Yeah, I'd probably give that one like a. I mean, it's possible.
Zero.
I give it a 2, and I give it a 2. I think it's possible.
A 2?
Yeah.
Higher than Bite of 87? That's crazy.
Yeah. I think the way like old game theory works is he wanted something where like everything has to be something else, right? It's kind of right. And the killer is the killer. This is the guy.
Right.
But that might have been interesting. Let's go over what it's definitely not. This is another common interpretation of the one retcon, despite the fact that it doesn't have the definition, which is it was Dream Theory. I think people.
Why do you think it's definitely not?
I think people noticed that.
Okay,
Dream
fair
Theory
enough.
wasn't true.
Yes.
Like,
Do I think Dream Theory existed and then he changed it? Yes.
Agree to disagree.
I'm sorry.
Alpha.
I'm sorry. I think Toy Chica's Beak,
See?
him saying the thing about Toy Chica's Beak on ScottGames.com, 1000% Dream Theory. And I
Good
think
job, y'all.
every other explanation I've heard is way too convoluted, and there's no way Scott thought of that.
Okay, we have like so much complicated stuff in like Fazbear Frights. He's not averse to thinking of
You'll
the
need a
main
top-notch
character of the
team
books
to
is a
win this
robot
race.
kid that didn't know it was a robot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's pretty simple though. Other than like bite victims' memories are being shattered into locations and everything is.
What about the?
you know,
How do you feel about the field, John?
I have no thoughts on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, but of course,
I guess
but then you'd have to
so.
say that he thought of something that complex 3 years prior. Was Frights
And you'd have to,
2017 or
and
2018?
FNAF 4 was supposed to be the final chapter,
That's true. That's true.
and there's no way he could have thought we'd piece that together.
I do think it's
with
so
that game
underwhelming,
alone.
though. It's so underwhelming. Like,
Well,
yeah, it's like that's the grand
That just-
story.
30 seconds
that
before
feels
and
like the Occam's
I mean,
razor.
didn't he also say nobody solved it though? Didn't he say no one solved FNAF 4?
Well, he said that before Matt Pat posted his Dream Theory.
Oh, okay.
He really hates
Yeah, he said that really quick, and that's why Matt Pat was like, "You didn't give me a week to solve this thing."
I don't
Um,
really let
Gotcha.
people
Yeah, I don't know.
or demons
We could do a whole
tell me what
podcast
to
about
do.
Dream Theory.
Yeah,
but-
I still don't think that's it though, because that's got to be.
No,
it would
no,
be
no.
the furthest thing from
Dancing
seamless.
4,
Right.
Yeah.
3,
Yep. I
So
I agree.
0 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
All right. Next, God, keep it going.
Next, I'm out of him.
Okay, I can keep us going. I keep us going.
Okay.
Okay, here's a good one. Let's talk about Happiest Day and Golden Freddy. I think now there are currently, this opinion is subject to change, but I think there are 2 children tied to Golden Freddy. I think one of them is Cassidy, as the fandom knows him, and the other one's Bite.
Yes. Yes.
I think during FNAF 3 there was no second game. I think there were 5. The first 3 games, during the first 3 games, I think there were 5 missing children. And
Yep.
the puppet. So I think Golden Freddy at the Happiest Day minigame was who we would now call Cassidy when the game was made.
Yep.
I now think that kid has been changed to be Bite Victim. Because the FNAF world, for one, we know Happiest Day lines up with FNAF world, which has ties to I'll Put You Back Together, right? So it
They have
kind
a
of
game up
links
there,
those
too.
3 in one narrative web. FNAF 3, FNAF 4, and FNAF 1. And then obviously you have the visual parallel. The Happiest Day room is quite similar to the FNAF 4 birthday party area in Fredbear's.
Yep. I completely agree with this.
Yes.
I think you're dead on. I think Scott had the 5 missing kids. Cassidy probably didn't even have the name Cassidy at that time during FNAF 3. And then added the Bite Victim FNAF 4, used Fazbear Frights to kind of describe how that could be the
Yeah,
case.
the dynamic works, yeah.
Yeah, and that's that.
So I'd give this one like a 5. I think it's
so-
very possible that kid was originally just supposed to be with the MCI.
Whenever I'm-
And now it's the Bite Victim who died before the MCI.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4.5. I don't know if I'm confident enough to give it a 5.
You know, I think it's going to 4.5 too.
Come to mommy. That's
Like I said,
mommy's
it wasn't really overtly stated like this is the 5th MCI kid.
Is this person actually on
because I've been looking at
I'll
this
take-
it's the set. But what about
Yeah,
you? What
I
was
think
your...
it works because it's not something that like a lot of people were talking about. It's not something that Game Theory was really heavily talking about. The Cassidy versus Bite Victim Happiest Day isms and whatever. I think the Afton was convicted also works because not a lot of people were talking about that. So yeah, I think both of those are like. Well, we gave 4 out of 5 for Afton, right? Convicted. We gave 4 out of 5 for Afton, convicted, and 4.5. So we think most likely right now, it's that Bite Victim is receiver of Happiest Day.
That feels like it matters way more too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yeah, I like that one. It's
The
probably
Afton was convicted one. I could totally see Scott like kind of forgetting about the newspapers a little bit, but that Happiest Day one feels a lot more intentional on his part. And FNAF World also doubles down, I think, on Bite Victim.
Absolutely. There's no way. There's no way Bite Victim.
So that feels a lot more intentional of a change rather than like he never really addressed the convicted thing or did anything to combat that in a future game because he says he fixes things in future games. So Happiest Day feels like it for sure.
Also, there could be. So there's one where the phone guys call, implies the FNAF 1 animatronics have been around for 20 years. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, that'd be
That's
fun too.
mommy's good
Right.
boy.
Obviously, they weren't
Doing
around.
such a good job for me.
So I mean, what year do you think FNAF 1 takes place?
I think
Demons of Limbo. Archie time.
in FNAF 2, Scott had the pay and he had 1987. And he made sure the pay lined up with 1987. So by taking that action, and yes, I'm pairing a year to its correct pay date, after theories he would have seen about FNAF 1, I think he is confirming in doing so that yes, FNAF 1 did take place around 92 or 93.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I don't know. I mean, the FNAF movie
Change
really
that.
messed me up because I'm like, what if it really did take place in like 2000?
They're just paying
That'd be
illegal.
crazy.
There's one person on high really low.
Which I mean, fans
Yeah,
for
that'd be
entertainment.
cool.
Yeah,
Which-
I wouldn't. Yeah,
Right.
wouldn't put it
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, the 20 years thing. So 1993, it would be 1973. That would make no sense.
Yeah, there's no way FNAF 1 was open. I don't even think Fredbear's would have been open.
Right.
Keep it around
Especially
cart.
now that we have Secret of the Mimic, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, these things were like made in, we know for sure, like 1979.
Yeah, proto Freddy's or whatever.
Oh, my
So that-
favorite part of the game.
Yeah. So that's a good candidate too. So it makes you think. I think so far we have 3 really strong candidates.
Yep.
One of them, if it were true, would break the timeline, which would be William being a The second one, I think, makes the most things fine. It's just we're taking
Hamilton.
something that was originally the resolution
3,
of
2, 1.
everyone's story, and now we're kind of centering it on this one.
Yep.
And then the third one, if it were true, would also just make no sense for the timeline movement.
Let's reset.
So 2 of them
Yeah.
destroy the timeline.
How you portal us?
One of them is
Gather.
fine. My thing is,
See portal, I'm ult. Y'all can just
I-
activate me, that's
I'm
all I
curious
need.
if the retcon would be made
Get that vehicle moving again.
like for a certain
Only
purpose.
60
So
seconds
did the retcon get made because he realized it was destroying the timeline, or did he make the retcon to just make a better narrative? Right? Because if it was one of the FNAF 1 retcons,
Come to mommy.
then it was made
That's
because
mommy's
if it
good
were true, it would limit the story.
Doing
But
such
if
a
it was the
good
FNAF 3
job
retcon,
for
it was
me.
made because he could create a more
Brigger, brigger,
interesting
brigger, brigger.
character arc by doing so.
Yeah.
What are we
Look on
doing?
guidance.
Get in Scott's
I
head
think-
for me.
Okay.
Let's
I
initiate
think
with
it
Moon Knight
was
but let's
to make
read
the
it
story
first.
better. I think the intentionality behind it is really important. I think the only one that has evidence that he actually
Or we can
went in
combo
and
Strange
changed
Ult with
anything
Moon Knight ult.
is the happiest day one.
Okay,
And I
get fast.
think that makes the most sense.
Dribbly dead. Winnable, winnable,
Like,
winnable.
he
We win
didn't
here.
go in and change anything to change whether Afton was convicted or not. He didn't go in and change anything the 20 years ago one to change that. I don't know.
Everybody fast.
So yeah, that's what I think. I think the intentionality of his decisions is the most important here.
I think so too. I think
GG's.
Good job, y'all.
GG's.
anything involving like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, that all seems pretty solid. Five Nights at Freddy's 3, though. Like I would assume that he said I've done one actual retcon in the series. One, whatever that means, one actual retcon in the series. And not a lot of people noticed it or something like that. Or it was seamless or something like that.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
And so seamless. That's the word I'm stuck on because seamless.
How
could
close
mean
am I to getting?
Nobody
I want to get
noticed
Jubilee
it,
Lord. That's what I wanted to
or it
get.
could mean it was unnoticeable, which are not the
Right.
same things. Which are not
Seamless
the same things.
sound.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I've been trying to
Jubilee.
postpone this video for months now, but I don't have much time left, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. I am a Roblox YouTuber, so normally I post Roblox content, but in this video I'm gonna do mostly talking because this is kind of serious. And also it was a topic that I didn't really like a lot. In the background I'll just be playing Natural Survivor Disaster. So yes, you see in the title, in the thumbnail, I am going to the army. And I have
Bro's
no
going to the
choice.
army.
Not the
I'm going there
multitasking.
no matter what.
I am.
But
I'm
a funny
watching,
story
bro. I'm
comes
watching
with it,
YouTube while I play,
because
bro.
This all starts like a year ago, on my birthday. It's
What's
my
up, Skitto?
birthday, and now
Skit Zero?
I'm finally liable to go to the army. A few weeks go by, and I get an email from the military. And my first impression of the email was, oh God, what do they want? What do they want? You know, why would the military be emailing me? The email
Oh, they
was
ban
basically
Emma.
just about stating that
Okay,
I'm
if
old
we're
enough
banning
to go
Emma,
to the
we should
army,
ban
and that
Dang.
I will be hearing from them soon. So then I'm like, oh crap, what do they want from me, right? I pray to God. that I
Nah, if
don't
we're
go to
banning
the
Emma,
army,
we should
right?
ban
Because,
Thing.
you know, I like my
We can
life,
deal
you
with
know,
Groot
I
easily.
thrive, I'm good, I'm chilling. So why would the military bother? Anyways, a few months go by and I get another email. This time they sent me a resume that I have to fill out. And so I did. It was
resume?
stuff like, do you have any allergies? Do you do any medication? Blah, blah, blah. And since I'm the most healthy human you will ever meet in your entire life, I have none of that. None
My
of the
fault,
above.
gang, he
I
said.
eat everything. I do everything, you know. And at the end of the resume, there was a question saying, are you motivated to go to the army? And me being me, I'm like, hell no. So I press no and send the resume and go about my day. A few months go by, they check the resume, but they don't send anything back. At this moment of my life, I'm focusing on YouTube and school at the same time, so I kind of have it busy, so I don't really think about it a lot. You know, I try to forget it, you know. And so a few weeks go by, and now I get another email, and I'm like, oh God, what do they want? This time, it's more of about physical attributes. So they give you a challenge. Basically, it was run as fast as you can for 3
Wait, can't you just
kilometers or
ignore these
whatever,
emails?
and send in your time. That's it. There was no push-ups, no whatever. Just running this time. And so I brought my stopwatch outside. I knew how long I had to run, and so I ran. The thing about me is that I hate running and jogging and whatever, cardio in general.
Why?
So
I love
kind of cheated
cardio.
and like cut down a few seconds for my time, but not much of a big deal. A few months go by and I get another one, and this email was none like the others. They made us go to a location in your life where, you know, the military upholds, and you had to do these tests in front of a sergeant. And so I pulled up to the location on a date, on the right time, everything. And there was a lot of people that I knew and a lot of people that I didn't know, which were the same age as me, of course, and they were all here to do the same thing. So it was kind of awkward. We all were like waiting for so long in the same little couch area or whatever, and it was so awkward. Nobody was talking to each other, and you know, it was kind of awkward. You know, I said awkward 3 times, and I know, okay, I'm just emphasizing how awkward it was. But anyway, so the first test was just throwing a ball,
wow.
a heavy ball. Second was just jumping, and the third one was cardio once again. And actually, not the
Wow, I
everything,
just got
but,
one-shot
I
combo,
came
bro.
out on top on every single exercise. Because you know,
That's
I didn't
crazy.
want to sabotage myself, because that just has bad consequences. So I try to do my best, you know. Once we were done with that, we changed clothes and we had to wait in the same room everywhere. We started playing games after like 10 minutes of just sitting in silence. So it was kind of fun, you know. I was meeting new people, and yeah, we were playing some games. It was kind of fun, low key. And then somebody calls my name, you know. There's a doctor there, he's like checking your spine, checking if everything's good, revision, whatever. And it was good. My hearing, everything good. And so I go back into the waiting room again. And now it's the last discussion you have to have with the main sergeant. If you're gonna go in, you know, every 5 minutes, a random person gets called in, and they can leave after that. They can go home, do whatever they want. But somehow I was one of those last people, so I was waiting there the whole day. And low-key, I was kind of nervous because, as y'all know, I don't want to go there. But skip to when I get called. I'm like, oh, what? What do you want? And so he sits me down for a chat.
No.
Oh my. He's like, you performed this, blah, blah, blah. You did this today. I really like you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, where do you want to go? I'm like, what do you mean, where do I want to go? He's like, you have 3 options if we allow you to the most. Air Force, Marine, and, you know, the front lines. You know, the people that run with the sword and shield in their hand and flashlights. No, that's not what it is. But anyways, I was given those 3 options, and me not caring about the military, I was like, dude, I don't even know the difference on all of these three. All I did know was that all my friends were going to the front lines. So I kind of had an idea, but you know, not really. And so he explains all of them, and I finally choose the Air Force because Air Force is the most lazy one. There's also more women there, so more women for me to beat. I'm kidding, bro. For legal reasons, that's a joke, okay? And so I choose the Air Force finally. And now he pulls up my resume from the first email or whatever, right? And he's like, okay, you don't have any allergies and none of this, none of that. And then he reads out the last question. He says, on the resume, we asked you if you were motivated to go to the army. And you said no. I was like, yeah, man, I'm not trying to go to the army, bro. Like, that stuff is for little kids. You know, I'm a grown man. You know, I don't want to go to the army. I didn't actually say that. He's like, okay, cardio, you did good. Throwing a heavy ball, you did good. Jumping, good. He's like, oh, you were the best of your group. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then he asked me, why do you not want to go? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not trying to go to the military, bro. I got YouTube, I got Roblox. Life is good, you know. What is this? What is going on? I'm gonna choose this map because I like rockets. And also, I forgot to mention a fun fact while I was at the, you know, sitting lounge, whatever, with people my age. There was a guy, I looked to my right, He's on his phone. He was on his phone a while. I'm like, okay, why not socialize, bro? But I'm like, okay, I respect it. I look over to my right. This boy on his phone has JJS up. What kind of coincidence is this? I'm like, bro, what? He has JJS up? I don't know if it was a YouTube video. I kind of forget. Either a YouTube video or, you know, he was playing it on his phone, whatever. And I'm like, yo, bro, you play JJS? And this guy just egos me, bro. He looks at me. He's like, yeah. And just doesn't want to conversate with me. I'm like, okay, bro, you do you, bro. You don't want to conversate with me? Okay, bro, that's okay. And I really wonder if he knows about my YouTube channel, you know, because you know, some people know me in the JJS community, I would say. You know, I only post JJS content, you know, so why would people not? You know, I'm a great dude, great guy, you know, and I do like women, you know, why would he not know? But yeah, it's just a fun fact. He actually knows. And so we're back in the room with the sergeant, right? He's talking to me and he says, finally, like, I don't care what you feel. You have to protect your country. I'm like, bro, I was shook. I was actually shook, bro. My jaw hit the floor and my eyes widened and I was like literally devastating him, bro. And so given that I have the best mentality in the world, I accepted it right on the spot in a matter of 2.3 seconds.
You have to protect your country. No, I don't
I
fucking
literally
have
had
to.
no choice, and
This
I
country
had to go.
fucking hates
We're in a
me and
new
my
server
family.
Because what was that last server? I don't like exploders. So boom, end of the story that day. I walked out the building knowing I was going to the military. And also he said like, what date do you want? Because you could do later or you can do earlier, right? You have to do a year no matter what, but you know, you can choose when you want to do it. And so I picked the like earliest possible date, which is like right now as we speak. And from that day on, I knew I had a date. And
hello,
he said like
thank you for the
2
follow.
months or
Hello,
whatever before the date, we'll give you
follow.
like airplane info. We'll give you like, I don't live at that
Arigato
place, you know,
gozama.
so I get like
Arigato gozama.
airplane,
Who just
free and
followed? I
everything.
can't
So I
check
don't know a
right
whole
now.
lot of things, but I do know that I'm gonna be serving a whole year in the military, though. I'm going to serve a whole year, though. Get that.
Oh my gosh,
Get that.
hold on.
But all hope is not lost yet. All hope is not lost. You know why? Because I do think you have some time, you know, you have like breaks
Letiso
or whatever
Overwatch.
when you
Oh
can
my gosh.
actually go home. So I'm
Overwatch.
if
I'm Grandmaster in
either
Overwatch.
I, you know, be a normal
Okay,
kid,
I'm gonna
go
turn the volume
home,
down on
and
this.
just
Dude, I'm Grandmaster in Overwatch. I've hit top 500 in Overwatch. I'm goated at Overwatch, bro. I love me some Overwatch. Thank you for the follow, bro. I'm a Venture player. I'm a Venture Diva player. And I played with Frogger before. Oh, I'm gonna die. I've been in a Frogger video. Dude, I'm so out of it right now. Okay, that's crazy. My Black Panther is actually crazy. What was that?
Yeah, you duoed with him for a short bit on a whim, right?
Yes. Wait, how do you know that? How do you know that? You actually know me? You recognize me? Dude, I didn't even know it was him until he started, until
I saw the video squicko very squick.
Yes, bro knows me. Bros knows me. Technically, I played with him like 3 times. 3 times. 2 times on my team, 1 time on the enemy team. Dude, that's actually so crazy. I didn't record it when I was playing with him because I didn't know it was him. I originally didn't even know it was him. And I'm not gonna lie. Okay, two things. I was chat banned. I was muted, so I couldn't say anything to him. I wanted to use my mic, but I couldn't because I was chat banned. And it's a good thing I was chat banned because I was mad. I was upset. The reason why what's it called? I invited him in the first place was because I'd be like, why are you smurfing, bro? Why are you smurfing, bro? Gosh dang it, I hate smurfs like you. And I was like, you know what? Let's play. Let's queue. Cause I shouldn't be rude. I shouldn't be toxic. Instead I should just have this guy smurf on my team. And I did. And then I started slowly piecing it together. Cause his name was like really sus. Peepo Steve. Poop Steve. Poop Steve. It was him. Okay. Okay. I should just get the siphon perk for my team. Dude, we held that for so long though.
Score is 0-2-3. Time to switch things
But at the same time,
including which side you're on.
oh dude, I hate third point on this map. I hate this map so much.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
2021. W. I think I started my account in 2020. Dude, now that I hit Grandmaster, I'm gonna try and snipe Frogger. My goal is to snipe Frogger and be like, yo, I'm gonna get revenge on you. And dude, on one of his streams, he was doing viewer game stadium, and he actually let me join. He was like, and he recognized me. I was like, oh, he's from the Elohel video. I was like, how does he recognize me? He remembers me. What the heck? He knows the name Magic Mafia. That's so crazy. He knows me as Magic Mafia. Well, I love Frogger. He don't forget. He don't forget. Can Modulo Yuji one-shot Maharaga? Maybe.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. White fox here. Look.
Okay, I lock in and I win this game. This is my rank up game either way. Oh, Groove was shooting me there? Oh no, I was dying to Luna.
Pretty sure I'm technically undead. Ionic burst. Hey, check this out.
This Spider-Man's gonna be targeting me. Thor, no! Okay. Spider-Man didn't even kill me.
An extra life? Sweet! I'm hurt. Next time, be gentle.
Okay. Dude, every single Thor has just not been playing so carelessly ever since they got that team up. They play so carelessly now. Dude, I was hoping he would dive me. He was targeting me too.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. That rope sure did hurt.
To watch this. Oh no. Don't go for me. Nice.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I was worried I wasn't gonna be in the orgy window.
Like, what's up, Danger? No, my Lunas, no. Luna drops no.
On your knees. Open wide and eat this pussy.
Together, my friends!
You're halfway there. Keep going. You like seeing this fat ass. Feeling cold?
Okay. Wow. Let's regroup. Venom and Thor should combo ults.
Horsemen of Apocalypse don't go down so easy.
You guys are down two. Back out, back out.
I am Asgard's might! Cower before Asgard's lightning, not slain yet.
Yo, Thor, why did you ult there? Half of your team was dead, and you could have comboed with Venom for more ult, for more kills. Yo, Venom, what are you doing? Why are you guys like going in without each other? You guys need each other to secure more kills, especially since they're running a Bucky.
Get that vehicle moving again.
I say so.
You shouldn't have even been there. That's not the issue. The issue isn't that you press E too early. It's how you weren't even supposed to be there. Can we all just back out? We're always down our tanks.
Only 60 seconds left.
Armed and dangerous!
Let's go!
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh no, I'm dead. That's a yikes.
Asgard is with Battle Fury burns!
Oh, we're on third point now.
Horsemen of Apocalypse don't go down so easy. I got it first. You guys know we're outnumbered here.
Let's regroup. Thor, you should just get like the Venom. You're ulting all by yourself. We're trying to regroup and you just wasted ult.
Only 60 seconds left.
Thor, you should get your other team up because you're just playing way too aggressively because of your current team up. Guys, can we regroup? I keep dying because like you guys aren't together, please. And there's a Bucky on in our back line, please. Can we just group up?
30 seconds.
Going for the Siphon team up. Why are we running triple support? Look, Thor, we have triple support and you're still dying, especially with that team up you have. You should swap to the other team up.
Final score 2-3.
Dude, why do Thors just grab that team up, bro? I want to go into practice range and see what the other Thor team up is. Oh, 1 PM? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna hop off after I figure out the Thor team up.
To the death and beyond.
So, receiving fatal damage prevents immediate defeat. Thor gains the decayed pool of bonus health if he participates in a KO during the enhanced effect. When teaming up with Hela, if either of them participates, Thor instantly revives, restoring health equal to his remaining bonus health, gaining continuous healing effect. Okay, but we never had a Hela. That's the crazy part, we didn't have a Hela. Angela, hurl a thunder spear that restores Thor force for any enemy struck. What's Thor force? Consume Thor force to gain.
I am Odinson.
Okay.
The enemy is here.
Can leap to spear dealing. Okay.
Thank you, sister. I bring the hammer down.
Double KO.
Enhance effect while teaming up with allied leaping. Okay. Yeah, he should have just gotten that perk.